what I promise to the people is on July 20th, Mike will be put to sleep, and he will feel my power, and I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time.
Who do you think's got a higher body count? What's your body count, Jake?
They say he's the baddest man on the planet, so let's find out. Apparently, he's the final boss, moving up to heavyweight and continue to prove all these dumbasses wrong. That's what I do my whole entire life.
Woo-wee! It's your boy, Idris Virgo. This time, people, this YouTube video is kind of funny, kind of amusing. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson's press conference number 2. First press conference, people, it was a bit boring, except for that little kid asking Jake Paul what was his body count, and Mike Tyson. That clip went viral. But let's dig into this part 2 of the press conference. Let me just give you my insight.
So, you're Iron Mike, man, the baddest man on the planet. How's this fight gonna go, man, against this Disney kid?
Disney?
Hey, listen, right? It was good while it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted.
Yes, Mike.
It's not gonna last much longer. You're fat, Jake.
Mike, Jake Paul has aspirations to be a world championship level boxer. From what you've seen so far, will he be a world champion boxer someday?
Hey, let me just be
That's a good question.
He's improved a lot. Yes, he did improve a lot. But he's not going to have a good night when he fights me on July 20th. Mike
Tyson, although he's 58, he's looking good, you know what I mean? He doesn't look 58 to me. He's looking good. He actually wants Jake now. It's getting more serious for him. As he said in previous interviews, he said, closer it gets to the fight, my nerves go out the window. But yeah, I am nervous. But when it comes to fight night and getting that ring, my nerves has totally gone out the window. I think now we're getting the Mike Tyson we all loved and we all like fell in love with, you know, and a vicious Mike Tyson press conference. He don't give a crap. He just 100% going into his opponent. Now I think now in his press conference in the beginning, now he's giving Jake Paul more smack talk, and that's what we're here for. We want that smack talk. We want the drama.
Every knockout you get, you seem to level up, but there's still people.
Jake's looking massive, man.
There's people that say you aren't a real boxer. If and when you beat Mike Tyson, is this the fight that puts the stamp on Jake Paul, the boxer?
Yeah, 100%.
So you're telling me you've got to fight Mike Tyson to put yourself down as a legit real boxer? Let's be honest, Jake Paul. You are a legit professional boxer. You've been fighting low caliber opponents, but you still got a pro record. You've been going out there and you still step in the square circle. So you are a pro boxer. But by say 100%, yeah, it's like we're turning into a pro boxer because he's a legend. Like, bro, come on, man. The guy's 58, man.
They say he's the baddest man on the planet. They say he's the baddest man on the planet.
They say he's the baddest man on the planet.
Let's find out. Apparently, he's the final boss, moving up to heavyweight and continue to prove all these dumbasses wrong. That's what I do my whole entire life. Boo yourselves. Boo yourselves.
Jake, I will say this. It's one thing to fight athletes, another thing to fight KSI.
True.
What in the hell went through your mind when you said, you know what, I want to fight Mike Tyson?
Guys, stop what you are doing right there. Have you subscribed to my channel? Please subscribe to my channel so we can carry on building and I can carry on bringing you guys some fantastic content. Stop. Subscribe.
I love the biggest challenges in the world. That's what's made my whole entire career, is taking big risks. And I want the toughest guy out there. I want the biggest fights. And making history is what I've done my whole entire career.
So technically, Jay Paul, what you're saying there is that you want to make history. You don't take the biggest fights. You don't take the biggest opponents. You could have fought Hassan Rahman Jr. You flopped to that, arguing about the weight. But it's funny how you really want to jump up weight to fight Mike Tyson, but against Hassan Rahman Jr. you didn't want to like compromise about the weight situation because he couldn't make the weight. You didn't want to like add to it. You just turned the fight down and you fought someone else. He said you want other challenges. You should fight my boy KSI, but instead you're turning him down. But let me give you this thing, Jake Paul. Like, if you really want challenges after this fight, man, why don't we get it on? You know what I mean, Jake Paul? But that's not for me to say. I don't want to be the guy to knock you out. I want my boy KSI to knock you out, Jake Paul. And that's what we all want. And I want that fight to happen. So I'm not going to get in between all of that. Get through Mike Tyson and just get that fight on between you and KSI.
Right, Netflix, Mike Tyson, it doesn't get any bigger than this. And everyone will see July 20th. I will prove them wrong once again.
I think you're suicidal.
Suicidal.
I think you're suicidal. That's what I think.
How
How do you respond to people who are critical about this fight taking place in the first place at all because of your differences, particularly your age?
Well, I don't see too many people critical about it. Look at this.
Yeah, true. We just want to see you fight.
Critics, I mean.
Excuse me?
Critics, you know, people
Who?
in the
Tell me who. Name it somebody.
Well,
You? Who?
No,
Yo,
folks who say it.
you gotta love Mike Tyson, man.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
You gotta love Mike Tyson, man.
My question's for Jake. Jake, you say you want to be a serious boxer and you want to be a contender and be a title holder. So then when in your career are you going to actually fight a contender in
Thank
your
you.
weight class
Trust
and
me.
not do gimmick fights?
Good question. Good question. Go
I
on.
think he just called Mike Tyson a gimmick.
Mike Tyson's 58 years old, or will be at the time of the fight, yes. As much as I respect
There we
Mike
go.
Tyson
Will you
and
fight him?
his-
What did you just call me again?
I didn't call you anything.
What did you call me?
I didn't call you anything.
This is sick.
It's been 4 years in this sport, and I've done more to it than any boxer in the history of the sport.
The only reason you've got where you are, bro, because of your, say Disney, and I also would say because of your YouTube. YouTube built you, and the reason you're on this platform, the only reason you're in the position to fight Mike Tyson is because of your pedigree, of not your pedigree of who you fought, your pedigree of your social media, your name. You built a household name. So by having a household name, you can fight whoever you want to fight. You could even fight Roy Joe Jr. and Mike Tyson the same night if you wanted to. People will tune in because people know who you are. So don't bother saying you built yourself up because of fights and people know you because of Jake Paul, the boxer. No, people know you as Jake Paul, the Disney / YouTuber. So get it right, bro. Jake Paul, no balls Paul. Get it right, bruh.
We'll be fighting for a world championship, and I will be shutting you the f up and making you eat your own words, just like the rest of these fucking punks.
What makes each of you so confident that you'll get the win come July 20th?
Good question.
I don't know. Picture me losing to him.
You're gonna have a lot of pictures of it, Mike.
Majority of your fights, we've certainly seen the power on display.
Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out?
Good point.
Little children. He didn't never knocked out a real man. Come on.
He's questioning your power, Jake. He's saying you haven't knocked out a legitimate fighter of his ilk.
He didn't knock
100%.
out. He didn't knock out Tommy Fury.
100%. 100%.
Your response to that, Jake?
Hey, look, he's right. I can't stand here and say I did those things. But what I promise to the people is on July 20th, Mike will be put to sleep, and he will feel my power. And I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time.
Now they're squaring off. Now they're squaring off. Why is Jake, why are you doing that? You're doing something what Nate Diaz would do. Why are you doing that for? It looks like Jake's freaking scared, you know. What are your thoughts of this press conference? Do you think this press conference was better than the first press conference? Drop a comment below. Or put a comment below on what your thoughts are. Do you think Jake Paul looks nervous? Or do you think Mike Tyson looks nervous? My honest thoughts and my honest opinion is, yes, Mike Tyson's 58 years old. And yes, Jake is the younger, fresher guy. And with boxing, it comes with age. But at the same time, Mike Tyson has been in his whole life and his whole career. So for Mike Tyson to get back into boxing, it's like muscle memory. Don't get me wrong, he's old. With Jake, he's new to the game, new to the sport. He's gone to the heavyweight. Can Jake Paul maintain his cardio at that weight? I don't think he can. It's a new, I say it's a new kind of world. It's like a new kind of like realm he's going into, heavyweights. And there's weight classes for a reason. So I believe Mike Tyson's got this in the bag. But it's how long is Mike Tyson got in the bag? I think Mike Tyson's got about 4 rounds in him. We will see on fight night. But yeah, people, drop a comment below. And also, people, we're going off. It's the end of the video. And you already know what we do as a family all together. 3, 2, 1. Ooh.